Hungry, sick and desperate, Venezuela will head to the polls this week searching for a saviour. But with the main opposition boycotting the elections, claiming they're fraudulent, it's doubtful Nicolas Maduro will lose his hold on the presidency. Will another 6-year term see any real change for his people? An oil-rich country, Venezuela was ruled by Hugo Chavez for 14 years. Representing his Socialist Party for 4 presidential terms from 1999 until his death in 2013. Under Chavez, oil revenue fuels Venezuela's economy. Priced at around $100 a barrel, billions flowed through the state-owned petrol company PDVSA. This income helped the economy thrive, but also saw the government overspending on social programs and food subsidies to help Venezuelans. After President Chavez's death in 2013, Vice President Nicolas Maduro took over the reins. And when oil prices crashed in 2014, the massive subsidies propping up Venezuela became unsustainable. 4 years since the economic crash, and Venezuela now has the highest inflation rate in the world at 13,779%, and the worst living conditions in the country's history. Prices for basic foods such as bread have skyrocketed, with many skipping meals and even begging.
Lo que tenga que pagar o lo que debe pagar diariamente para poder llegar a su trabajo, en muchos casos está superando lo que percibe diariamente por ese trabajo. Entonces,
hundreds of Venezuelans have attempted to escape the dire poverty by migrating to neighbouring countries, an exodus described by the United Nations as a humanitarian disaster.
Y yo estoy queriendo no irme del país, estoy tratando de hacer lo posible por no irme del país, como otros compañeros que han decidido simplemente emigrar del país o simplemente buscar otro ingreso.
Despite this, President Maduro claims the poverty lines and months of protests against his leadership are exaggerated by the international press. Protests which saw more than 100 people die, but failed to see Maduro resign.
Ustedes quieren ver cómo se abre un nuevo tiempo de renacimiento económico y prosperidad. Pues se los digo, lo van a ver. Confíen en mí.
Most opposition parties are boycotting the election, claiming it doesn't provide conditions for a fair vote, with the odds stacked in President Maduro's favour. As protests against the elections continue and food poverty lines increase, what difference, if any, will the elections really make to Venezuela? Will its people ever recover from the impacts of the economic collapse, or are they destined to the same fate with another 6 years of Maduro?